my upstairs plane is not going to work. We're going to cut upstairs and I'm going to show you what the F happened, and then probably figure out what I'm going to do with the downstairs. But I figured since I was here, we'll look at some of the parts that otherwise I honestly don't think we'll have time to look at, because Saturday we have a small window. Well, not too small, but we don't have time to mess around. It's literally when we get this bitch out, stick it on, see about it. So and even trying to figure out the camera angles of how I'm gonna shoot this while we're lugging this around, and just not too much. So I thought we'd take the time to just look at some of the parts right now. Here we have kind of like, I guess this is his cod piece. It goes on the back of his ass. Very nice detail in the metal. Kind of cool. This looks like it might be a foot peg. Yeah, I think this is for the back of his foot. So, merp. This I think is the battery cover, where the batteries for the light up goes. These are all very heavy and substantial, so it's no kidding around. So, really gorgeous. This looks like it's a piece of pipe that goes on that front piece, piece on the base. I may just not use it. I'm that lazy. Nice put on the battle damage. Might not use it. No. Let's cut upstairs and I will show you Psy plans didn't work again. So let's cut upstairs real quick. Alright guys, so we have a little problem. So I didn't bother to put the tops on the shelf because I already know this is not going to work, because while the shelf can hold weight, the problem is that I measured it with a measuring tape from there to here, from there to here is exactly 37 inches, and up to here it's 40 and change. So now here's the problem. You're gonna try to move, and Hulkbuster is about 38, 39. So this thing being 40 high, I mean, look over here, that's 25. This is 40 high, and Hulkbuster is another 40, but it's gonna go all the way up to past the height of the window and nearing the ceiling. Big giant Hulkbuster standing over like a statue of David. It's gonna look wrong. It's gonna look ugly. The Hulkbuster only works, I think Hulkbuster works if you have him at about here, and then he's 40 high, and then you're basically seeing him at like, you know, a little taller than eye level or higher, a little up a little bit, you know, or if he's at the height of, if he ends up being the height of the module case, right, from down up, that makes sense. But when he's up that high, like this tower, like the Statue of David, that, I don't think it's gonna work. The worst part is you have to lug the base up that height and then get the body up and fit the peg. That's impossible. I mean, Mercer's a tall dude, but even then, it's gonna be, I mean, the guy's, you know, 6 and change, and I'm pretty much an Asian meatball. So what? You're gonna put the base here and then HB, and it goes up there. Even the two of us trying to lug it out, like, it's not gonna work. It doesn't make any sense. I don't think this will work, guys. I think we have to go to plan B, which is to just leave Hulkbuster downstairs on the floor next to the piano. I saw a picture today of someone putting Hulkbuster on the crate. I mean, it might work. Put the box in there. The foam might work. The crate seems sturdy, seems okay. I mean, you could reinforce with 2x4s inside, but this is not going to work right now. Like, it's going to drive me nuts. we are back down here for a second because I kind of have no moves left in terms of what I can do. Well, nothing that I can do by Saturday that isn't rushed and not thought out, right? Because, so I think I got two options right now. I think what I'm really going to do for now, because, you know, it's 2 days away to Saturday, I think what I'm going to have to do is, for now, set up Hulkbuster on the floor here and let him go up to about this height over here from the floor. And I think it's just going to have to be the way it is for a while. But I also think I need to think this through about how I want to display it, because I'm thinking if I leave it here for now, then maybe I will be able to find somebody local that can kind of build me a pedestal, like a white pedestal, kind of like the one Art has, that I can move around. And that might be something cool and doable. Now the other option, and I'm going to rotate, the other option is I have a spot behind me here that is pretty wide. The other thing I could do is, and I saw this today, is I saw somebody put the crate and put the Hulkbuster on top of the crate. Now I think it would look kind of cool. The crate might stick out a little too far. I mean, space-wise it should be okay, but I'm not quite sure. I mean, it is kind of a good framing spot for the Hulkbuster. Kind of cool. But I think though, if I were to put in the crate, I'm going to have to reinforce the inside of the crate with like 2x4s or something, because just to hold for stability of. So I'm not sure. Either here or here. I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave me a comment below. Tell me what you guys think. Alright guys, this is day 3 of the Hulkbuster Chronicles, and you might be wondering, yo, what's up? Why are you doing all these separate videos? Well, look, every day I'm finding something new that I'm like doing. I'm like, ah, shit, I didn't think about this. So that's why. And also time. I don't have time to shoot it all in one go, so I've been doing it day by day, and I thought doing a little vlog chronicle thing might, I don't know, some people might actually appreciate that. Oh, these are all the thought processes and all the things that you have to go through when you are dealing with a piece of this size and this magnitude. So maybe some people might be like, hey, that's really cool to see kind of like the struggle and process of just dealing with it, right? Because usually you just see it's up, somebody put it up in their house and they're like, oh my god, it looks so great. But it's like, you know, there's a lot that goes into it, especially where you can put it, placement, and space, right? So anyway, just a quick video. This is day 3 of the Hulkbuster Chronicles. Day 4 is basically going to be Saturday when we put the thing together, and then after that we'll have a nice review and some beautiful pictures, but that's pretty much going to be it. Anyway guys, toss a like, subscribe, tell me you go away, however you want to do it. Thank you for your support. I'll see you guys in the next video. Let's check out day 4.